Welcome to the future. Welcome to reality. Welcome to the screen behind the camera. I recently made a video. It was called, "What if I go to Muslim hell instead of Christian heaven? Pascal's wager." A very strange video, but a very engaging video. People don't have those conversations in real life, and I think it's interesting to have it. Michael Lemons, I'm really liking this guy. By the way, did you realize that out of all my 7,000 subscribers, some of you I really especially like because you really get me. You're not like one of those incels that I used to make videos for pre-reboot, because that's all that was. It was like incels in training. I totally realize that now. And the tone of this channel has actually matured. I'm talking about different stuff now. Well, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I want to read this comment from Michael Lemons, who totally gets me. Totally gets me. Here's this comment that I want to share from that video I mentioned. He says this, quote, "Your channel is one of the few channels that isn't entirely disingenuous or deceptive and actually delves into subjects that are taboo for the sole purpose of discussing it rather than to cause strife or perpetuate falsities," end quote. Thank you. I need to clone you. I need 7,000 of you that get the whole concept of this channel. So much of what I say in my videos flies over the heads of people watching my channel, okay? Let me break down basically every YouTube channel that exists, okay? Do we all accept now that people like me who have as many subscribers as I have now make thousands of dollars a year based on the ads that show in the video? If the video is 5 minutes compared to 1 minute, it's going to make more money. If it's 10 minutes long, it's going to make even more money because more ads show. So we're ultimately motivated by money. But ultimately, too, there's a part of us that when we make a video, it is some extension of our identity. So with that being said, here's where it gets interesting. Most people on the planet are so afraid of being called out as or perceived as ignorant, immoral, or wrong. But I'm not. I will immediately agree with you that I am ignorant, immoral, or wrong. If you believe that, then it's true. There's no reason to ever argue against that if that's what you believe. But most people are afraid of that. So when they leave comments on the video implying that I'm immoral, wrong, etc., it's a reflection of them saying, I wouldn't want to be perceived wrong or immoral, etc., ignorant. Nick Shell doesn't care. And that's really kind of think what makes my channel special. I'm okay with talking about unpopular topics, having unpopular opinions, because what the funny thing is, at the end of it, if viewers get upset with it, it's their problem, because I'm just some random guy on the internet with really nothing to prove. I'm a random guy on the internet, random guy in the elevator, random guy at some party in the back who has a crowd of people around him. What is he talking about? I don't know. Let me go see. And then a lot of what he's saying actually makes sense. And then you hear, wow, so he was saying that pornography is legal, but prostitution is not? I never thought about that before. That's me. I'm that guy. It doesn't even matter if I'm right. But I like to communicate things that are off topic. Or well, I guess everything's off topic, right? There's no baseline here. Offbeat, taboo, things we're not supposed to talk about, things that are politically incorrect. Yes, I can do that because I'm not sponsored by anything corporate. And as long as I keep certain things out of the titles of my videos, then I'm okay. Hey, for fun, here's some words that I can't put in the title. I can't say incel, I can't say MGTOW, I can't say prostitution, I can't say pornography. Those are certain things that YouTube will automatically keep my videos from making money because they think that corporations won't sponsor a video of that. I like that. Funniest and goofiest one though, on my other channel, Family Friendly Daddy Blog. I went to the zoo this past weekend actually, and it was time for them to feed the tortoises. So I was right there. I'm filming the tortoises eat. So there's this huge tortoise eating like hay and lettuce. And in the background, there's this other tortoise, and he's coming up, and you can tell he's just so excited. But will I ever get there to get my my lettuce, and then finally, and that's the whole video. It's like an hour. It's like a minute and 3 seconds. That's the whole video. And the reason I put that on the channel is just because of how it is funny, but at the same time, it's like, is this really worth a minute of your time? I don't know. Let's find out. But what's funny is YouTube deemed it inappropriate for advertisers. And so I had to go through this thing of like submitting it for review, which means that there's people at YouTube whose whole job is just to review something for content to find out if it's too offensive for ads. And so they had to review it, and they let me to know today that, what was it, Slow and Hungry Tortoises Eating Lunch at the Nashville Zoo. That was the name of it. If you want to look on my other channel, Family Friendly Daddy Blog, you can watch the video. So they finally approved it after like 48 hours. I can now make revenue from this video. But see, this is what it's actually like to be a YouTuber. And you don't hear most YouTubers talking about this. They don't talk about the thousands of dollars that they're making. I mean, for me, you know, between two channels, how many subscribers is it now? It's like, it's pushing 10,000. I'm making thousands of dollars a year. But imagine someone who's got 20,000 subscribers, 100,000. They're really making some good money on the side just by doing this. But they're not talking about their money. They're not talking about how ultimately they're creating an environment that draws you in to engage you. And then ultimately, though, a lot of those YouTubers don't have the emotional intelligence like me to say, who cares if people think I am ignorant or wrong or immoral? I'll just immediately agree with you and prove you right, because so many people are afraid to be perceived as wrong, and I'm not. I'm totally okay with being wrong. I refuse to be the guy that thinks to himself, well, don't you think if I were wrong, I'd know it? That's not me. I would never be that guy. Ugh. I have to assume at least half the time I'm wrong, if not more. So of all the videos I make, let's assume I'm wrong at least half the time. I'm okay with that, because at least we're having an honest and real conversation that wouldn't happen much outside of my channel, because people are afraid to be perceived as wrong or ignorant or immoral. People are afraid. Nick Shell is not afraid. In closing, I feel like I'm inspired, and here's your heads up on this. And I didn't even think of this until I was making this video. What if I made a video just to test the censors at YouTube and made it really weird and put some weird stuff in the title, and the video makes no sense at all, but it's just to see if it'll get triggered for inappropriate, for financial, you know, for commercials to show in it. I wonder what I could get away with. But here's the funny part about it. The video is going to have to be reviewed by somebody out in San Diego or wherever YouTube's based out of. And so somebody's going to have to spend a minute of their day watching that stupid video just to find out that it's appropriate. That is a very clever idea, and I'm glad you helped me think of it. So there you go. This is the real me. This is what it's really like to be a YouTuber. I'm telling you things that most YouTubers would never admit to you. They just want you to think that you're their friend and all that. And the further I've come along with this channel, and the bigger it gets, and it's not shrinking, it's growing. This channel's growing. Something I've learned is I can be even that much more direct. The fact that I don't need people to like me actually makes me more popular. The fact that I can say in other videos, hey, you want to unsubscribe right now? You want to stop watching this video because I'm not entertaining enough? Please do. Please go away. Are you an incel that thinks you can never become a better person, that you're doomed? Okay, then that's what you believe. That's your reality you create. Just go away. It's fine. I understand that you came here before the reboot. It's fine. Go. Bye. Unsubscribe. Hate my videos. Do it. It's fine by me. Because ultimately, I'm not looking for people like that. I'm looking for people who are cool, who can get it, who can understand that I'm really just challenging myself and challenging my viewers. I'm testing the limits of what I can say in a video, testing the limits of what people are willing to watch in a video and follow along and perceive. Now granted, these are my opinions, these are my views. They're very unpopular, and I've always had unpopular views. But it's interesting to see how the free market reacts to that, and to see how emotional they are about some random guy with no authority who refuses to do his research. This is what this channel has become, and I love it. I am the villain. I'm the perceived villain. If you think I'm the villain, I'm the villain. If you think I'm just some random guy that has kind of a cool idea, then that's probably more what's going on. But man, be on the lookout for that video where I'm going to attempt to test YouTube to see what they will flag as inappropriate for advertising, even though the video makes no sense. This is going to be